Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Nastasia. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I am talking about 13 postpartum and newborn essentials that I was actually really surprised at a lot of them, how much I use them constantly. And these are like my top 13. Like there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, yeah, that's good, but these are things that I'm like, no, like I have to have these. And then a couple things that I did not find I needed at all, and I kind of regret that I bought them, to be honest, because at least so far we don't really use them, and I don't think personally they're necessarily worth the money for us. If you end up liking this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss out on a video every time I post. I have a Patreon, if you didn't know, and Patreon is just a place where you can get more of my content exclusive to my patrons there. So it is a subscription, and there's 3 different levels you can choose from. I'll have that link down below, and when you sign up you get access to all of my past content. I've been doing it for almost a year now, so you would get access to all of that content, which is so cool. I love that platform as well, and it's like my tiny little corner of the internet. It's a super fun time over there. So that'll be down below, and then my Instagram is right here too if you want to follow me there. But yeah, let's get into it. My first postpartum specific essential was and is comfortable undergarments that actually are like nursing friendly, that I felt supported in. So many things happen after birth. If you don't know, I had my son about 7-ish weeks ago when I'm filming this, and there's just a lot of things. You go from not being pregnant to then being pregnant and your body slowly changing in all different ways, and then feeling gigantic by the end, and then you have the baby and things are changing all over again and all this stuff. You want to feel supported, all of that. So I wanted to thank Shapermint for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Their undergarments are top of the line in my opinion for all seasons of life, but one of them being postpartum, because today I'm specifically talking about their bralettes, their camis, and they have I think it's new, at least it was new to me. They're like mid-rise seamless like brief underwear, and it is, I'm not kidding, literally the most comfortable. Is this weird? It's the most comfortable underwear I've ever worn in my whole life. Like, they really hit it out of the park with that one. And okay, we're all friends here, right? We're talking about postpartum. That's like kind of an intimate topic anyway. You want things that are comfortable, okay? Like, you don't want to mess around. But even if you're not postpartum, this stuff obviously works for different seasons of life. So let me show you really quick. I am wearing one of these right now, but this is their just throw-on wireless bralette. So comfy. They have new colors right now, which are super cute. Like, they were just all neutrals, which is great, but they have some colors now, which is fun. So like, I could even see, like, it's a very thick material. It's not see-through, at least not on me or anything like that. I could see you wearing this with some high-waisted leggings and a nice little like zip up to like the gym or something. I mean, I don't know, maybe that's just me. But it's this really pretty pink color, and then there's this really pretty blue color as well, and I'm wearing like just a tan color under this. So comfy, and what I like about it is they're so stretchy that I can just pull, like I can pull it up to nurse Eros, and so that's really important for me. A lot of my bras right now I can't even wear because they're not nursing friendly. So while this isn't a nursing bra, it works for sure for me. And you can always size up if you want it to be a little bit more of a, like, if you don't really want that shaping as much as you want just like a really comfy high quality bra, go for it. Or you can go with your like true size and get a little bit more of that like shaping effect, which is great. Again, I got these in a little bit of a bigger size than my normal size because postpartum, that works well for me, and also they're just so comfy. But these are and again, because I got a bigger size, they're really high-waisted on me, but they're more of a mid-rise if you get your normal size. But these are the blue color and the seamless underwear. They're truly seamless, so stretchy and soft. And then it comes in a pink color as well. I'm not going to show me just in the underwear because that's a line I have on the internet, but I am wearing just the nude color ones as well under this dress. And then their camis, so sad because there was just like a little delay in the shipment, and I got sizes for when I was pregnant that would have fit me great with my belly, but they're a little big on me right now, but that's totally okay. I mean, they're still totally workable, but they're a little big on me now without the belly. But this is the color blue, and their camis are really high quality. I love wearing them as just like really comfy shirts, but especially postpartum, you want to feel like held in. So I would suggest going with like your true size if you're postpartum to help you feel comfy with all your organs coming back together, you know what I mean? And then this is like the tan color one, but this is their everyday cami. Yeah, really high quality. Big thanks to them for sending me those products. Guys, I'm for real though, like you want to have some really good undergarments postpartum because you want to feel like normal again, like under your clothes, do you know what I mean? And even something like having a cami underneath like a normal t-shirt to just feel like you're held together, or a nursing bra, like a bra that isn't for nursing but you can nurse in it. You can also wear it to the gym one day, and just different things like that. Underwear that's actually comfortable and doesn't feel restricting anywhere. Like all these things are really important after you have a baby. So I'll have my code down below and like the link and everything. Thank you to Shapermint for sponsoring this. But yeah guys, especially with the fun colors, like treat yourself. They also have leggings that I love. They have so many different things. So check out their website down below. Okay, next up, this is something we didn't actually get because I was like, that's dumb. Well, I think I even have it in a video either on here or on my Patreon of things that I wasn't going to be adding to my registry. I think it's on my Patreon if you want to check that out. But things I wasn't going to add, and I think one of them was like a baby bathtub holder, like to put your baby in the bathtub, and I was like, that's stupid. Why do I need that? Apparently I do. Because the thing is, I didn't think about this. Like sometimes I need to shower, but he's like screaming and I'll just take him in the shower with me, but I can't necessarily hold him the whole time while I'm washing myself, my hair, all that. So like I'll still hold him in the shower, but I need to set him somewhere while I do my hair and stuff. So I got this one off of Target. I will have that linked below as well. I'll have all this stuff linked below if I can find links. We just got one for like 15 bucks from Target. It folds up, which is nice because I didn't want the clunkiness. It folds up and we can put it like next to the, like in a little alcove thing. Alcove? I don't know. A little nook in our bathroom. So I actually use that all the time. And I'll put him in it in the shower with me while I'm doing my stuff, and I'll pour a little water on him. I'll use that little whale cup that we use it all the time, and fill it up with hot water and keep pouring it on him while I'm doing me, all that stuff. So I actually find it very convenient, not gonna lie. Yeah, eat my words on that one. Number 3, the Haka. I had a feeling I would use this, and I really do. The reason I'm mentioning it is because I haven't even used my like electric pump yet, the Spectra. I haven't even used it yet. I haven't even cleaned it yet. That's why I haven't used it yet. But I have just been getting an emergency stash of breast milk through the Haka. So what I would do is just feed him on one side and then have the Haka on the other, collect a couple ounces, like 1 or 2. Sometimes it'd be a little bit more, and then I would do that throughout the day and maybe collect like 5 or 6 ounces by the end of the day, store that in a bag, put it in the freezer. So that's what I kind of started doing. At some point, I think I would like to use the electric pump just to get more bang for my buck sometimes, you know, of like more milk, but that's great. Once you learn how to use the Haka, at first it made me really sore, like I didn't like it at all, but I think I just had to get used to it, like the feeling, and then it started working really well for me. So push past that a little bit if you're wondering. Number 4, postpartum. Vitamins and progesterone drops. Okay, hold on, let me show you. These are the progesterone drops that I use. They are from this girl I found on Instagram. Her name's Noelle. She has her own shop. They look like this. And you just literally, I mean, this isn't medical advice. This is what I do though. I just put a few drops like on my arms and I rub it in. And it's supposed to help with like the dramatic drop of hormones postpartum. I have noticed that it helps me. I personally have. So I really like those. And then vitamins. Oh my goodness. I got so sick day 4 postpartum. I got a really bad stomach bug and that was on me. I was not taking enough of my beef liver supplement. I was not taking vitamin C, which I take the Pure Synergy vitamin C. I will have that down below as well. It's called Pure Synergy Pure Radiance C. It's like a whole food version of vitamin C using fruits and stuff. It's amazing. I should have been taking it. I'm taking my stuff now. Your minerals are so depleted postpartum because you just had a baby. All your minerals went to them, and then also you're breastfeeding. Well, if you're breastfeeding, but I am, and all my minerals are going in them again. Like, I'm depleted. So like a lot. And you're deprived of sleep most likely and different things. You gotta take your good vitamins and your good minerals, and through food obviously too. But vitamin K I personally take, and a good probiotic, vitamin C, beef liver, that's what I take, and then the progesterone drops. I know it sounds silly, but like, yeah, vitamins, no, for real. I'm gonna tell every single one of my friends who is pregnant, especially for the first time, like postpartum, me checking on them every day. How are you doing? And are you taking your vitamins and minerals? Do I need to bring you some? I will if I have to, because it is so important if you don't want to get sick. Okay, number 5, the Dockatot. Wow, I really slept on this one. All right, so we didn't even buy the Dockatot for ourselves. My doula is incredible, and she gave me her old Dockatot that she wasn't going to use anymore because she's done having babies. And we're like, okay, we'll see if we use it. Use it literally constantly, okay? Little Eros loves the Dockatot. Loves it. So we use the Dockatot every single day. He's about to outgrow it, I think. And we will move on to then like the little baby lounger that we did get on our registry, but it is much wider than the Dockatot is, so I think the reason he likes it is it felt snugglier. So we're waiting till he gets a little bit bigger to feel snugglier in this lounger. So anyway, yeah, but I don't know if I would have paid the hefty price for it, to be honest. I probably would have tried to find one on Facebook Marketplace or something if I hadn't been gifted it and knew he liked it so much. But anyway, yeah, big surprise, but freaking, and it's an essential for us. I will keep that thing for sure. Number 6, baby carrier, but specifically the Happy Baby brand. I really loved it. So I was not a believer at first in this carrier because it was hurting me. But I think a couple things. One, I was extremely weak postpartum for multiple reasons. I got sick, and then I got a really bad UTI. I'm gonna go in that in a little bit. That like debilitated me. And also I just had no muscle on me. None. All right, like literally none. Like, it's gonna be Operation Get Muscle Back on Stas here soon when I can go back to the gym. But yeah, I had no muscle in my back. And so carrying this chunky, cute baby on me, it really works out your back. So at first I was like, this thing sucks and it hurts a lot. But I also don't think I had the straps tightened enough. So I have a Happy Baby Revolution carrier. I would show it to you because it's adorable. I think it's in my registry video though if you want to look at it, but Kai's wearing it right now with Eros. But it's brown with little flowers on it and I love it. But it's the Revolution, which I think means that they can be in the front and eventually the back too, or at least that he can turn around in the front at some point. Anyway, I had to really tighten the straps that go in your arms. And once I did that and then hooked it in the back and stuff, it pulled on the actual muscles in my back instead of like pulling on my spine, I guess you could say. Anyway, Happy Baby Revolution carrier, love it. I think it's great for the price. I know that there's like what is it? There's like a brand that's extremely expensive, like $350. Everybody says those are the comfiest carriers, which I believe them, they probably are. I can't afford that though. And so, yeah, that's not what we got. The Artie Pop, I think it's called Artie Pop. Apparently they're amazing. That's awesome. But if you're looking for something a little less pricey, I think these are great too. And I really like it. I also have the Solly Baby Rep, which I do like, but this is so much easier that if he's screaming and he wants to be on me, I can just clip, put him in there. The wrap, I have to set him down. I have to do the whole wrap thing. I have to put him in. Maybe it's not tight enough. I have to take him out. I have to redo it. I have to get it, like, it's a lot harder when it comes to that. But I do like that one as well. But I would have to pick the Happy Baby carrier, honestly. Number 7, our sound machine. Love it. Love it. It's it's kind of life-changing. And we have, again, I would grab it for you, but it's in, I'll link this stuff down below, but it's in the other room with Kai and Baby right now. But I really like this one specifically. I think it's called the Yogi Baby or something. I don't know. I'll put it down below. I specifically like this one because from what I've read, it's lower EMF? EDM. Isn't that like a type of music, like EDM workout music or something? Oh well. EMF, I think electromagnetic frequency, like waves. So I wanted that because it's going to be pretty close to him, and I've heard that different brands are a little bad for that. So it makes me feel better with it being kind of close to his head sometimes, that because he likes it really loud and close to his head, that at least it's way lower in the AMFs. So I really like it. Comes with a couple different noises, keeps a charge for a long time, and it uses the same charger as my phone, so it's really easy. It's quite small and compact, can take it places. I really like it. I think it was like 20 bucks. Yeah, I really like our sound machine a lot. And it's the only thing that really calms him down when he's really overtired. Number 8, our specific burp cloths. These are the best burp cloths I've okay, to the point that I have friends who have babies and they've seen these burp cloths and they're like, whoa, I want those. Yeah, okay, all right. They're these. They aren't even the ones I put in my registry video. They're different, okay? These ones are so, can you see the softness? Can you see? They get softer with every single wash. They're amazing. They come in the pack of like 16. I do recommend getting that big of a pack. You have no idea how fast you'll go through them. And I think they're like 20 bucks or $18 or something. But they're so easy to wash, nothing special. They're really good quality in my opinion. They're so soft. I like the color, and they're really thick. So homeboy does not necessarily projectile vomit, but he'll unlatch and I will just be leaking a puddle everywhere. That's usually what I use these for the most, but he has thrown up and we just wipe it up really fast and it soaks up really nice, and it's not like soppy wet. Do you know what I mean? Like, this might be gross, but like you can reuse it a couple times because like it just dries. Like, it's not gross, it doesn't smell. These are the best burp cloths on the market. I will stand by that. Honestly, I might get those for like all my pregnant friends and just be like, you don't think you want it, but you do, okay? You want them. I don't know if they come in different colors. I think they probably do though. Okay, number 9, Sitz bath herbs. So these are for mama, for postpartum. I think I talked about it in my registry or something video, or postpartum video, something like that. These are definitely an essential for me. I won't go into it too much just because I think I did talk about it in postpartum. I don't remember. But yeah, if I had to pick one thing postpartum that was like really essential to my healing, it was that. Like, I had almost a 3rd-degree tear. I wonder if it was 3rd degree. Anyway, at least almost a 3rd degree tear, which is pretty intense. And my stitches healed impeccably. Like, my midwife said it doesn't even look like I had a baby. Too much information? Maybe. But there you go. Now you have that information. But I think a lot of it has to do with I was very on it about using these herbs. So it's just Sitz bath herbs. You boil them in a big pot of water, and then you fill once it cools down, you fill your peri bottle with it. We just kept a big pot of it in the bathroom, kept filling the peri bottles, and I would just use it when I went to the bathroom, and I was very generous with spraying these herbs all over, and just it's very soothing and just like cooling and nice, but also it really helps with healing. Like, I think it's extremely, I think you can tell the difference between that and just water in the peri bottle. So it's fully worth it. You can buy them in packs from, what is it, Earth Mama, but that brand, but you can also make your own. You can buy it organic from different brands, whatever. And you can reuse the herbs a couple times. We reused the tea bag herbs for like 2 or 3 times, I think, in big pots of water, and then threw them away. So anyway, it's definitely worth it to me. Number 10, a prayer journal and a Bible. Hold on, let me show you my Bible. I got a new Bible. I'm obsessed with it. I got myself a push present. This is the most beautiful Bible I've ever seen in my life. I got it for myself. One, because the Bible I have used since like freshman year of college, is an ESV Study Bible. I do absolutely love it. It is so great. It has so much information. It's great, but it's really, really thick, really, really big. And that's not normally an issue, but like, if I just want to take my Bible to the coffee shop, it's kind of a lot right now with all the, you know, baby stuff I also have to carry. It's like very hefty and big and heavy, or to just church or something like that. So I still have that one for specifically studying. I will cross-reference them, all that. But I really wanted just like a beautiful, girly, tinier Bible. And like, yeah, I pushed out a human unmedicated at home. So I got it for me. All right. Look how pretty. Okay, so this is from an Etsy shop called Hosanna Revival. They don't know who I am. I wish they did though. Oh my gosh, please send me all your Bibles. I literally love them. No, but I love, look how beautiful this is. They have different prints. There was another one that I absolutely loved too, that I was between the two. And then on the back, there's like scripture. It's beautiful. And this is a journaling Bible specifically, so it has like the lines on the side. But she has like, and it's ESV, but she has other ones that aren't journaling ones and whatever. I will have that link down below. She makes stunning Bibles, stunning journals, all that. I also have a prayer journal. It's in the other room. I don't want to wake up Eros, but that is from Britco Leather, I believe. I will link her shop down below as well. I got it a few years ago. Kai and I have both been writing our prayers in that journal lately. The reason these are, like, this is the most important postpartum thing you could do. Literally. I'm not saying you have to buy a new Bible, but you need to spend time in the Word. And, I mean, this is obviously to Christians. But if you're a believer, you need the Word as a mother. Like, you need prayer as a mother. Like, I have never been more dependent on God ever than the past 7 weeks. Like, to the point that, like, I have learned, and it's really beautiful to me now, that, like, every little thing I'll pray about. Like, I really will. Like, if he's not falling asleep, I'll be like, Lord, please help Eros to fall asleep easily and quickly and have rest and be comforted and have peace. Like, it's the first thing I go to now instead of the last thing. Instead of like, well, all we can do is pray. Like, it's the first thing I do now. And I'm so grateful to be at that place, like a full dependency. And just being in the Word, like, I am not a happy, good mother without being in the Word every single day. That's that's how it is. It is bread and water to me. It is. So if you are a believer, that's the most important thing. And I mean, honestly, get yourself a little present if you really want a new beautiful Bible. Those make a great gift for somebody too. Again, they don't know me. This is not sponsored by them, but I love her Bibles and her journals and stuff like that. And the journal I have is beautiful too. Anyway, but those are incredibly important. On a different note, number 11, UTI tests. Okay, this is a story. I talked about in my postpartum video, which was the most recent video that's up. I was like, I'm having a lot of cramping. I don't really know what it is. Kind of concerning. Might get it checked out. So I did. I did get it checked out. I think I go into depth of that more in my birth story video, which is going up next. But long story short, I had a UTI that I probably had for legit like 5 weeks. Yeah, and I've never had a UTI before. I know you can go longer than that, but I think mine got pretty bad. Pretty sure mine got to my kidneys and all the things, and it was causing intense contraction type cramping pains all up my front, all up my back. It felt like I was in transition of labor all over again. It would happen at night. It was exhausting and horrible. I felt horrible during the day, all this. No one knew what was wrong with me. Like, my midwives didn't know, my doulas didn't know, like all this stuff, like people didn't know because those aren't necessarily common symptoms of a UTI, but it was a UTI. And I've never had one, and I'm pretty sure I got it when I got my stomach bug, like 4 days postpartum, and just had no idea because a lot of the symptoms are masked by a lot of postpartum stuff. Like, you know, oh, you're having some pain? Yeah, well, you just had a baby, so. Oh, you have some, you know, blood when you pee. Well, you just had a baby, so. Like, there's a lot of things like that. So, have some just UTI tests. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm gonna just always tell moms to just have it postpartum because apparently it's pretty easy to get one postpartum and it can spread really fast. if you don't know, and it can get serious and can get expensive too. But I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't have known. And then we figured it out, and once we figured it out and got it fixed up, I was as good as new in like 3 days. But I was in a lot of pain for a long time. Like, I was scared. Like, I thought I was crying. I thought something was really wrong with me. I thought I was gonna have to go into surgery. Like, I was really worried. It's just a freaking UTI. But I'm just saying, like, it's on my list now. I'm just always gonna have those, especially postpartum, because if I had just taken a freaking UTI test, like, day 2 of having these symptoms, like, weeks of my life would be back. Anyway, it's fine. I'm not bitter at all. Number 12, the Freedom Mom windy things. They are, let me show you. These things. I know, I'm a mom. This is gross and it works, so I don't really care. Windy the gas passer, yep. So literally, looks like this. I just usually put some little like coconut oil or something on the end of it, and you stick it in your baby's booty. And if they have a really upset tummy, either it'll pass the gas for them or it will make them poop. Not in like a weird way. It'll just be like, if they are ready to poop, but they're not, like, it's not happening. It's not like this is like a weird, like, gross forcing thing. It just relieves them of that pain. We already went through a whole pack of this already. Yeah, so highly recommend that. I think they're like $10, and I usually keep a couple in the diaper bag just in case. And it's just, we try to do like the little bicycles with his legs and stuff first and everything, but if he's just in a lot of pain, and it doesn't happen often, like he doesn't have any allergies or anything like that, but if he's just having a hard time, we'll use that, and it really does help. So this is the last thing, 13, baby tracker app. So my specific app that I like the best is called Baby Tracker. It looks like that. It's like a green with like a little carriage, and it has all these different things, like to track eating and diaper changes and stuff. I pretty much only use the eating one, like for breastfeeding, but it helps me to keep track of how often he's eating, because I like to, during the day, not let him go past a certain time without eating, and then during the night it helps me know how long he's slept, how long I've slept, really. But I really, really like it, and it helps me remember which side did I do last, all that. I tried a different one before this, and I didn't like it. So this one is specifically the one that's called Baby Tracker, and it's green, and it has a little carriage, and it's free. I like that one best. So really quick, I want to go over a couple things very fast that I don't think are worth it, because they're not, I don't think. So I have the Boppy. I used it first like 2 weeks of his life for nursing, and I think that I did use it a lot then, but like pillows do the same thing, and it's kind of bulky. Yeah, and also he's so big now that like it doesn't really serve a purpose anymore. So, I mean, if you're gifted one, maybe use it, but like I wouldn't go to all the effort of like getting one specifically. I have a lot of pillows that'll work just fine. That's pretty much what I use now all the time. Or I just won't use anything, I'll just hold them. Next, milk collectors. Not an actual pump, not a haka, but just the things that you put like in your bra to collect milk. Like the letdown and stuff. It doesn't actually suction, nothing. It's just okay, so for me, they're so uncomfortable. You can clearly tell they're in your bra. Like, it's not discreet. And also, like, I understand that breast milk is liquid gold. I get that. And maybe for some people who don't produce a lot, every single drop maybe does matter. Like, I'm not trying to like you know, discredit that. So it might work for some people. For me, I'm very, very blessed and grateful that I do not have an issue with supply, at least not yet at all. So for me, just getting like a couple drops that might have like gone in there, it is more of a hassle to me to store a couple drops. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna pour it out anyway because I'm not producing enough. Or if you have a huge supply and like you are constantly leaking, then I could see the point of it. I'm like in between, all right? I don't have an oversupply. I don't have an undersupply. I literally make exactly what he needs right now. Maybe that's just because I'm not pumping often and stuff like that. Maybe I'd make more, but I just don't find the need for them they're just big and clunky and I don't need them. So kind of wish I didn't have those. I might just re-gift them to somebody who has an oversupply. So I don't know. A pacifier. So my in-laws, they're able to get him to take a pacifier very, very easily. I don't know if it's just a me thing. He hates when I try to give him the pacifier. Hates it. We've tried 3 different kinds, all that, which is fine. He doesn't have to, but it is nice to get like an extra 10 minutes in like a grocery store or something if he's screaming. But he will not take it from me. He will not. He'll be like immediately. Like he hates it, and yeah, he's just one of those babies that doesn't like them, and that's fine. And then the last thing that just wasn't worth it, at least for us so far, is a bassinet. He doesn't, we have it downstairs right now for if we, you know, make breakfast or something and need to send him down, but he wakes up immediately, at least at this age. It's easier to just put him in the carrier on me and make breakfast, or leave him upstairs napping and make breakfast. He just doesn't like the bassinet right now. So for us, it wasn't worth it. Yeah. So I hope that's helpful to anybody or just interesting. And don't forget to check out Shaper Mint down below. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring that portion of today's video. And yeah, I'll have the link down below. Check out their new colors, and I will see you guys soon. I love you so, so much. Bye.